Hey guys, Bad Infos here. Do you fancy yourself as a veteran of GTA 3? Have you played the Definitive Edition for hundreds of hours looking for every possible hidden secret around the city? Well, even if so, I'll now show you 10 things you didn't know about GTA 3. Know everything? That's fine, leave a dislike if I taught you something new. However, be sure to like the video. So let's begin. Number 10. You don't need to complete any story missions in order to visit the other two islands. This involves glitching the game, of course, because Rockstar Games doesn't want you going to the other islands this early. Simply drop down to the underground tunnel just like this, walk a bit, drop into Blue Hell before this turn, and you arrive at Stoughton Island. Alternatively, continue walking and drop into Blue Hell after reaching this mountain. And welcome to Shoreside Vale. Number 9. In GTA 3 we never actually hear the name of the protagonist. I mean, sure, we do hear Maria calling him Fido in one cutscene, but is that his real name? Fido?
And isn't he big and strong? Hey Fido, let's go visit Chico and get some potty treats.
Sorry to burst the bubble, but the answer is no, and you need to play either San Andreas or Liberty City stories to see that in fact Fido is just a nickname Maria gives to Salvatore's helpers. His actual name is given in a mission in San Andreas, and it's in fact Claude. So hello Claude, many people who just play GTA 3 won't know you by name, but luckily they have a video like this to watch. Number 8. There's a hidden sign in Stoughton Island. You need a tow vehicle such as an ambulance in order to access it. After jumping the fence and walking for a bit, you'll find a sign which reads, "Ta-ta-da-da, you are not supposed to be able to get here, you know." Number 7. There's a vehicle in the game called a Dodo. It looks like a plane, but flies like a paper airplane. If you're a player on PC, your immediate reaction when seeing it is to check the settings for proper flight controls. Well, unfortunately there aren't any. This means that you can't fly properly and can just lift yourself up the ground only for a few seconds. What a shame. Or is it? Nope, haha, you can fly it no problem if you don't use a keyboard, but instead a controller. Grab a controller, experiment and explore the city like never before. It looks gorgeous. For a very in-depth tutorial, check the description. Number 6. Rockstar promoting GTA 3 in GTA 3 itself. On a wall in Stoughton Island you can read stuff like GTA 3 out now, rockstargames.com and more. Number 5. You are probably aware of the Ghost Town, which existed in the original GTA 3 game. It's a place only reachable with a flying vehicle such as a Dodo or a tank with cheats. Well, unfortunately the Ghost Town was removed from the Definitive Edition, but don't worry guys, an even better one was added. If you look in this direction you'll see an entire mountain city. Looks huge with lots of buildings and is probably a great place to live. Unfortunately, when you get close, you'll see that it only consists of random houses imported from GTA San Andreas, randomly scattered on the mountain, some unfinished, others sinking into the ground. We have boats, docks and a few more things. This is your Ghost Town substitute, so enjoy! Number 4. The original GTA 3 came out in 2001 and the Definitive Edition in 2021. 20 years ago in 2001, the engine was not advanced enough for proper swimming controls. Rockstar Games back then actually made an excuse as to why that is. According to a Liberty Tree article I'll link in the description, a government body has this to say: the oceans are contaminated with oil after an oil spill and that people should not swim in it. And now you know why Claude cannot swim. He probably just doesn't want to, both in the original and the Definitive Edition. Very clever Rockstar Games. This is also probably why Niko Bellic from GTA 4's Liberty City so many years later won't even dive underwater. It's still contaminated and very dangerous. Number 3. Claude's default health is 100, and no, passing paramedic does not increase it just like in San Andreas. But what does? Who cares, that's who. Get yourself a nice ride, cruise around the city, find the lady of the night, take her to a secluded location and play around. After you're done you have 125 health, which is max. Unfortunately, if you hop into an ambulance it will reset back to 100, so watch out, avoid ambulances at all costs. Number 2. GTA3 faced many changes from its beta days, some major and others not so much. For instance, the graphics were cartoonish with high contrast, the HUD used to look different as well, police cars used to be blue, some characters had different names and others were even removed. One of which was named Darkle. He used to be a bum who gave missions to Claude. There were rumors about some Darko missions involving scubas, children, and explosions. You know what I'm going with this. Rockstar denies it, but people have found remnants in the missions in the game files, so who knows? And finally, number 1. The main protagonist, Claude, walks very slowly, right? Why not start sprinting? A good alternative, but if you haven't passed paramedic you lose your breath very quickly. What do we do then? An exploit, my dear viewer. Grab yourself a pistol or an Uzi and start walking. Yes, walking, not sprinting. If you change your loadout from a pistol to your bare hands, Claude will sprint like never before. He'll never get tired and he'll be faster than traffic. And those were the 10 most unknown secrets in GTA3 the Definitive Edition. Again, if you knew them all, leave a dislike, I won't be mad. But if I taught you something new, then the like button is right here too. Do you know more secrets? Awesome, then share them in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and a very special thank you to my top channel members and patrons: Monish Pradeep, Alex Chavez, Max Robinson, LMP Racing, House the Chowder, Max Rich, Smokio, and everybody else on the screen. Become a supporter today.